Hey everyone, welcome back to part 6 of going through this one box, and that's why it takes so long. That's why I'm dumping these onto the second channel, so if anyone's really interested in watching me go through a bunch of cards, here it is. One thing that I didn't mention before, which was kind of interesting, I just pulled a receipt out from the unboxing video. I didn't even look at it until a little later. This is the typical receipt that you would get from Goodwill, but on stapled to it was something I've never seen before. This particular Goodwill took it upon themselves to have 3 different associates count these cards and sign off on it and value it at the bid amount, $335. I just thought that was really interesting. I'd never seen that before. Cards cannot be returned for any reason, it says down there. I'm going to keep these. That's cool. I could see why they'd want to do that. If someone gets a lot that is not great and they want to send them back. Nope. Too bad. It's an auction. You paid for it. It's in the terms. So anyway, just wanted to show that off in case anyone's interested. I'm finding that there are quite a few people that are interested in watching me do this long form instead of sped up, and additional information like that is kind of interesting to them and me too, so I'm just going to show that off as well. Here we go again with more scanning. I got a worn Power Stone from Commander, I think 2015. It is an okay common, or uncommon. I'm gonna pull it, but it would not make my 90-cent minimum. I got a Baron Sengir from Homelands. It's a rare. I think it's actually on the reserve list, so it definitely counts. Aetherflux Reservoir, $2.99. Everything in this box has been, well, not everything, but almost everything has been good. Like stuff that I would pull out of collections, except for these flip cards. There's nothing behind them. They're interesting, but they're not going to be worth anything. Got an Aster Glider. Not from Alliances. What set is that from, though? It is Anthologies, right? Yeah. It's common. It's only 22 cents. It's really not worth much, but it is a little odd in that it's not the true Alliances. It's from Anthologies. Pull it there. So in this collection we did have a few cards that were the Gold Border Championship cards, and I found actually that the TCG Player app can actually scan these. So let's try that now. It's not the Urza Saga. World Championship deck. There's a couple of them there. Tokyo 1999. Must be the Kai Buddy. I can't even say it. I'm sorry. This version, 48 cents. Kai Buddy. Sorry, don't know. Only 48 cents for that. So that's something that I would pull separately and just show off in a lot of World Championship cards that are not worth a whole lot. In here later you will see there are some decent ones, and we'll talk about those later. Gigantic Sliver, not worth $1 anymore, so the value has gone down on that card. It's alright. Got a Thran Quarry from Urza Saga. Is decent. Champion of the Parish. And that's from the dual decks. Bless versus Curse. I identified it correctly as well. So that's good. This Forest is the, I think, Arena promo version Forest. I don't know if that's going to be worth anything, or if it can even... Hey, wow. Oops, don't scan it twice. That's cool. $6.91 for a basic Forest, just because it's kind of a rarity. Alright, we'll put that there. Sword of the Animist from Origins. $2.98. A lot of stuff in the $1 to $3 range here. Falconwrath Gorger in foil. Regular rare 57 cents as a foil, $1.89. Solid. Denying Wind. Oh, and there's that bad Winter Orb. So that's just 50 cents. So this Winter Orb, in my unboxing video, I found it and it has a really bad crease in it. You can see it there in the glare. So this is damaged. This would not count towards my total. I think it was about $4 or $5 anyway. So we'll throw it over there. Got an Elderwood Scion from Plane Chase. This is the kind of card I would play. I like Selesnya colors and lifelink and elemental creatures. But it's only 49 cents. Got an Indrik Umbra from the same Plane Chase set. Also the same exact price. Death's Presence, probably a bulk. Yeah. Cantivore from Odyssey. Also bulk. These Lotleth Trolls are probably going to be the same. Yeah, different version, but they're only like 60 cents. So, Boon Satyr. Not the Commander version. The Theros version. Still not much. Flamekin Village. Commander. Different version. $1.85. Woodland Wanderer. Yeah, this seems to be a little section of kind of real bulk, actual bulk rares. And again, I don't know what the rhyme or reason was with the organization on this box, because there's been really good stuff and just okay stuff and play sets of stuff like that. $4 each. Okay, for Anguish Unmaking. Solid. Put those back in the sleeve. A Dimir Doppelganger from Conspiracy. Not familiar. How much is it worth? It's only 99 cents. Oh, it's a reprint. Conspiracy is a little less. 85 cents. That won't count for me. Furnace of Wrath from Tempest. $2.40. Alter the Brood. $2.94. This collection has added up and added up very nicely. Fell the Mighty from Commander. $4.94. Great. Angelic Field Marshal. I must have seen that one before. I must have been over $1. I can't remember. Gift of Estates. $2.50. Not 9th edition. Commander version $3. Exalted Angel. $1.81. There's 2 of them. Pathbreaker Ibex. Oh, that's a big one. $9.39 for a Pathbreaker Ibex. It's a goat. 4 and a 2 green. Whenever Pathbreaker Ibex attacks, creatures you control gain trample and get +X/+X time to turn. Rex is the greatest power among creatures you control, so it's like a Craterhoof Behemoth kind of effect. That's cool. Every time it attacks, though, not just enter the battlefield, so that's good. Phyrexian Rager, just a common. That's not much. Alright, we'll throw that one over there. Let's see, Tribute to the Wild. Yeah, so I know it's frustrating for you guys to watch me scan every card, but sometimes I just don't know what I'm looking at. Actually, let me back up. These are miscut cards. Oh, this is why these are in here. These are these are some rarities here because they're actually cut wrong. See how far up this one got cut? Interesting. All of them are like that. Terramorphic Expanse, a Vivid Grove, and a Skullwinder. And they're all from this commander set. So those, I'm not even sure how to price them. What I would do is throw them on eBay as a lot of, you know, miscut cards. Like a Putrefy is really not a whole lot of money. A Vulturous Zombie normally would be only 40 cents or so. But those, I'll try to see if there's something a little more interesting that can be done with them based on the fact that they are miscuts. And then this one being actually a good money card with a miscut like that. Yeah, you can see how off-center it is like this. There might be some additional interest for it. Maybe it'll bring in less money because it's an error. It depends. I would let the market decide on something like that instead of trying to buy list this or sell it for a set price. So those are interesting. I'll throw that one out there. Throw these ones in there and move on. Let's see here. We got a Fungusaur. That looks like an unlimited card, which we had seen there were some. No, it's not an alpha, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, as an unlimited though, it's still 22 bucks. That is crazy. That is really good. Each time Fungusaur is damaged but not destroyed, put a 1/1 counter on it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, cool. I love unlimited cards because they are more expensive than revised cards. So I'll put that out there as a winner. Guess what? There's some more revised stuff here. Got a reverse damage, which yeah, it's seen quite a bit of play. Again, not an alpha. Unlimited 18 bucks. Wow. Okay. That's great. I know there were some other unlimited cards in here. We got an island, which those are usually about $3 or so. Yep, $2.95 for an unlimited island. Now this is a revised Verduran Enchantress, which that should just be a couple, $2-3 maybe. Actually, maybe they've gone up a little more. Nope, $3. M10 Lightning Bolt. Different edition. It's an M10. $2.83. Altar of Dementia. Tempest. $5.91. Works for me. I'll move this aside and show off my stuff here. Wolvenwald Tracker is going to be bulk. Probably Dimir Cutpurse the same. Distract the Hydra from the, I don't even know what you call those, a hero deck or something like that. I don't even know if it can be, if it'll recognize that. That's the kind of card that I don't even know if it would be for sale anywhere. Righteous Authority, okay, should just be a little bit. Rhystic Study though, in like moderate play as a common. Oh, I already scanned one. They're like 15 bucks at this point, so we'll throw that out there. And Moorland Haunt, not so much. Corpse Weft. Back to the bulk stuff here. Pocker size bulk, flicker form. I'm not sure. Yeah. Mesa Enchantress is not much. End Hostilities. Nope. Got a couple of those. Another Enchantress. Aegis of the Gods. $1.99. A little better. And again, I pull all the bulk rares because they're at least worth 10 cents. Not just going to give those away either because I get a bunch of them. Altar of the Brood. I think that's another one that was not much. Or was it? That's one thing about the TCG Player app that I don't like, is that it does not show you down at the bottom the last card that you scanned. It just adds it up in the list. And if you've got 300 some cards in there, I'm not going to go through and look again at what I just scanned if it's already in there. Lodestone Golem, Modern Masters, not a buck. Cryptid Vagadeem, $1.99. Actually, it's the Zendikar version, $2.09. Oops, frozen. There, catch up. Got Bosch, the Iron Golem, 38 cents. Begard and Hellkite. He's actually not a mythic on this edition. Times Pearl, 84 cents. Angel of Salvation, that's bulk, 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 bulk. Precinct Captain might be a buck. Not anymore. And a foreign swan song. So it would be 366 in English, but not sure what it'll get for Japanese? Simplified Chinese? Not sure. Moving on. Here is a Antiquities Urza's Power Plant. I love these. That's the real deal right there. I get a lot of Chronicles Urza's lands, and every time I scan them, they show up as the real Antiquities. But this is the real deal. 18 bucks for Urza's Power Plant with columns. Very nice. And then we're back to some. We got a common here from Theros. I don't know why even that would be in here. Look at me. I'm getting used to finding mostly rares here. Alright, Runechanter's Pike, 45 cents, not much. Banefire used to be bulk, but then got put in some deck that sees some play. Different edition. Speed versus Cunning dual deck, $5. I guess I'll put it back in the sleeve. Jeering Instigator. Nope. Alright, Thousand Winds, Flesh and Blood, Mass Calcify, those are just bulk. Greater Realm of Preservation is 5th edition. It's like a common, right? Uncommon. It's really nothing. Hangerback Walker. Solid, $8.53. There's a couple of those. So I'll put those down in the good pile. Oops, put this back in the sleeve. Great. Definitely was a great buy, I gotta say. High Priest of Penance. I don't think it's a buck anymore. Nah, it's gone down. I tried to do something with that when it came out in standard. It can't be worked with, really. Dual Caster Mage. Can't see it through the sleeve. Different edition. 2014. That's what these are. It's still a buck. Thunderbreak Regent, got 3 of those. $3 each. Okay, great. Drowned Catacomb, 2 of those. Oh, they're on their way up. One M11, we'll just say they're both the same. There's one at M13. Big whoop. Stirring Wildwood, not much. Llanowar Wastes, a little bit. Yeah. Cinderglade, $2.99. Deathrite Shaman, is it still $4 or $5? No. Well, hold on. Right, got reprinted in the guild kit. Return to Ravnica, $3.30. I think it's banned in a bunch of formats now. I'm not sure. Oh, cool. Another Hangerback Walker. Gonna see it. Bing. 3 of those. There's a Yeva Nature's Herald. M13 edition. Oh, over 90 cents. It makes my list. Nemesis of Reason. I think that's an okay card. Yep. $6.60. That counts as okay. Sure, why not? Swords of Plowshares. And this is the... not a revised. It's not a 4th edition. I believe this one is the Anthologies. So a couple bucks there. Rebuke and a Seething Anger. Oops. Oh, more miscuts. Look. Rebuke. Look at how far over that got cut. Wild. So again, I mean, it's a throwaway common, but as a miscut, maybe someone wants it. I'll throw it on there. Same with the Seething Anger. Yeah, it's way off. Interesting, right? Ally Encampment. A little bit. Full Art Swamp. A lot of these have seen some play. They're definitely not mint, so I definitely would knock off a little bit of expected price for quite a few of these. Hedron Archive is pretty good for an uncommon. Now these, when I first looked at them, when I unboxed, they're 4th edition, and I just really dismissed them. But after watching one of Rudy's videos recently, I got to thinking maybe these are actually alternate 4th, and that's maybe why they're even in this box to begin with. This guy seemed to be like a bit of a collector of kind of rarities. I need to find a 4th edition. Well, here's this Winter Orb. It's pretty beat up. Is a real 4th edition. Comparing it to the back, the ones in this stack here, they seem darker. The blue, look, the blue from the magic symbol is dark. I don't know if you can tell on my video here. And of course, this one's seen play, so it's not mint. It's already kind of faded. Yeah, the colors seem more vivid and dark, but they also have a bit of a like finish weirdness to it, where this other one, of course, it's like really beat up. It's a bad example. I'm wondering if these are alternate 4th. I may have to actually really look closely and do some research on some of these. And even if they are alternate 4th, maybe something like a Sengir Vampire might be worth a bit. Of course, this one's got some damage here. I don't know. They say that they go for 2 times more to 10 times more of what the regular cards. Well, what do you if it's just like some bulk common and uncommon stuff that no one really cares about, maybe it's not even worth it. So I'll throw these back into my pile for me to look at a later date and see if I can figure something out with it. Moving on, Ensoul Artifact. Bobink, 59 cents, a couple of those. And that's another miscut, barely though. I mean, it's off for sure. It wouldn't come back with a good centering grade from BGS, right? I don't know. Someone thought they were worth pulling at one time. Maybe I'll take a look at them. Order of the Ebon Hand from Fallen Empires is also kind of like off-center. Strange. I don't think that's enough off-center to get excited about. But what do I know? Peregrine Drake. Pretty decent uncommon. Voltaic Key is hard to see. Yep, $1.82. Sylvan Scrying. Not so much. This isn't. Now I have to look and see if they're like cut wrong. Do they have any kind of printing error? Why were these in here? In a perfect fit sleeve? I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to throw those aside. They don't look like anything special. Here's a foil Victory's Herald. As a foil is really not a whole lot. 70 cents there. Got a Lurker from the Dark. $4. A Hell's Caretaker, and this one's from Chronicles. Heroes Path promos, never seen that. I don't know, wait, what? I don't know what this is. Alright, the scanner saw it wrong as a different card. Let's try that again. Hell's Caretaker, yeah, not the Legends version. Chronicles version. Still just a couple bucks. Alright. And here's another miscut. This one from 4th edition. Is it a miscut alternate 4th? Did I hit the double whammy? Oh, it's actually Chronicles. It's got the dark symbol there. I scan it and see what it says. Not the dark. Chronicles version 15 cents. But as a miscut, maybe it's $1 million. I don't think so. Jester's cap used to be the bee's knees, right? Back in when it first came out. This was like the card you wanted from Ice Age, and now it's like still not bad, $2.94. I don't know what it would have been back then. I started playing actually in like Stronghold era, and barely even knew the rules, so I don't know all the ins and outs. Here's a nice 5th edition of Interal's disc. I didn't flub it that time. $5.61. There you go. Swords of Plowshares from Ice Age. And here's a Vedalken Orrery, which I do remember seeing it when I opened the box and went through and got overwhelmed, didn't even know what I had in my hand. I flipped right past this one. Didn't even realize I had a $20 card in my hand. $21.74. Oh, different edition. This is the 5th Dawn. $22.94 for a Vedalken Orrery. Cool. Here's a Trick Bind. That should be a little bit. $4.97. That counts as a little bit. A Draining Whelk. I'm not familiar. $3.47. Here's a revised Brain Geyser. Those are great. $10.79. I'll just start stacking up my good cards on top of my good cards. Chasm Skulker. It's a fun card. It's not a Consume Spirit. Yeah. The scanner and the lights and the sleeves, they don't go well together sometimes. M15. Mystic Confluence. Whoops. Not Battle Bond. $3.59 for the Commander 2015 version. I got quite a stack going on here. Some Gale Rider slivers. Those should be $4. $4.64. 2 of those. I don't normally talk this much. I need to drink. Much better. Master of the Pearl Trident. A couple of those. Wow. This just, the hits just keep on coming. There's 2 of those. Duplicant. Not sure. From Eternal Masters. Is that what that is? I have to take it out of the sleeve. I don't even know how long this video has been going on for. Not that version, but I might have to cut it in a little bit here and start another video. I'm running out of room to show off some good stuff here. Go through this stack. Living Death. It's not gonna like this sleeve. Oh, okay, $3.55. Overseer of the Damned. $2.45. That's great. Hissing Quagmire. Giggity. No, it's not a Demolish. Try again. Nope, nope. Yep. Okay, not Darkest Tower. Got a Hissing Quagmire a little bit there. Pull from Tomorrow from Amaket. Just a $1. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Heroic Intervention 2. Wow, cool. $5.32. A couple of those. Torment of Hailfire. 5 of them. I'll make sure I count them right. People call me out for not knowing how to count. There are 5 Torment of Hailfires right there. 4 and a 1 is 5. $25. Great. Teferi, the Mage of Zhalfir from Iconic Masters. $2.60. Now here's a couple more miscuts. You got a Duck Crawler, and they in a Lab Rats, it just would be nothing. But you can actually see the next card up on the top there. You can see on the back there's a little bit of the back of the next card. So I don't know what those are going to go for. I'll probably throw these up as a lot on my eBay store, which I should probably link here in case anyone was really interested in buying my stuff. If you made it through all that, you're one of my my biggest fans probably, so I appreciate you watching. There's more to go. Look, there's still that much left in this box. We've exceeded breaking even by quite a bit already. Couldn't be happier. Catch me on the next one.